Hey you guys, and welcome to the Manx Mag. So guys, lots of rumors going around. I know a lot of speculation regarding people wanting to leave. Um, I want to know what are your views on Anthony Gordon? Do you would you like him to leave? Would you sell him if he wants to leave? And who would you look to replace him with? Again, Tino Livramento, same. And Sandro Tonali, the same. So if you could let us know, drop comments, let me know what you think. For me, I would sell Anthony Gordon, but I would try and make it so that he doesn't stay in the league. So the rumours about Bayern Munich sniffing around him. So yeah, I mean, if that's right, and they're going to pay the 75, 80 million or whatever it may be, I'd say sell. I don't want players that don't want to be at Newcastle. I'm not saying that these three players have said that, but if they genuinely don't want to be there, I don't want them at the club, no matter how good they are. They're all replaceable. Every player that Newcastle ever had has been replaced in one way or another. And as a Newcastle fan, all I ask is that you give 100% every match you play. I don't dislike a player for lack of ability. I'll dislike a player for lack of effort, and I think that goes with most Newcastle fans, if not all. So, yeah, where are you on these guys? So, Tino, again, if it's true, I'll let him go for the right price. Maybe we can get swap deals with Manchester City. I know he's injured at the moment, and apparently I heard that they've gone off him a bit, but then I've heard that they want him, so it's hard to say. But if we could get player plus money for him or something like that, that would be good. Replaceable, yeah, but he's a damn good right back when he's fit. But if he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want to be there. And then Sandro Tonali, again, I'm not sure if he wants to leave or not, or whether it's just paper talk from listening to some of the stuff he said. Can't be sure that he wants to go. But if he does, then I would look to sell him back to an Italian club or a Spanish club, or get him out of the Premier League, so to say. I wouldn't want him to go to the likes of Manchester United or anything like that, for sure. But yeah, is there a deal that can be done with, say, a Juventus? Because the money that we want for him will be quite a lot, and whether the Italian teams can afford him is a different matter. But what if we said, okay, 50 million plus, let's just say for the sake of argument, Jonathan David from Juventus. I'm just using him as an example, by the way. What about something like that? So that they're still giving money for him, but we're also getting a player in return, and also they are not having to fork out the whole 80 million or whatever it may be. So yeah, I mean, personally, I'd like them all to stay at the club if they want to be there, because they're all talented guys. But if they don't, then I don't want them to stay either, because this is Newcastle United, and as I say, all we ask is that you give 100%. There's been some players at Newcastle, they might not have been the most talented of players, but they gave 100%, and we love them. The one that springs to mind to me, one of my favourite Newcastle players ever, is Perchinho, James Perch. And you know why? Because he gave 100%. He played in numerous positions, and you know what? He didn't let us down. And he was the first Premier League player to get 5 yellow cards, I think it was, in the first 5 games. So, always going to be a legend in my eyes. He just played everywhere. He played centre-back, right-back, centre-mid. I'm sure he played left-back as well. He would have gotten goals, and I'm sure he'd been a damn good keeper as well. But, I'm sure he'll say himself, this is no disrespect to the guy. He was a good football player, but he wasn't, he was no Lionel Messi. He was not the most skillful player in the whole world. He was just, Mr. Dependable. And you know, we need more James Purchase in the world, and we need more James Purchase playing for Newcastle, to be honest. So, yeah, I I just don't want players who don't want to be there. If you don't want to be at the club, then, you know, providing we get a good price, then I'll be happy for any of them to go. The only player I really, really don't want to lose, well, there's two, Lewis Hall, and even more importantly, Bruno Guimaraes. So fingers crossed he'll stay for this season and we can have a good one. Anyway, guys, just thought I would see what you thought about them, and if you have any comments, any idea on what you'd do, then let us know. Cheers. Thanks now.